When you say any other group that's active, do you mean that any other group that doesn't trade NAS?
Yes, that maybe trades currencies, because I can see NAS is really messing me up.
Well, there is a group. I mean, you can still, I mean, from the old group that you were on. So I'm not sure, Rose, did you hear about this concern, or yeah, what his problem is about it? Did you hear, Naledi, if you can just guys voice out on the issue that he has based on the experience so far?
Hi, Sia. Here, I can hear what Mabota is saying, and I've been experiencing the same thing, but then I think it has to do with how I am psychologically. Because if I'm focused on something else, then I decide not to trade until I'm done with what I'm doing. Because I'm still writing exams. So I've decided not to trade until I'm done with exams. So maybe my bodies should just relax. I think that's what I would say to him, or he should try to trade with other currencies except Nasdaq for now.
Why shouldn't he trade Nasdaq and do other currencies?
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because if he should start over, like what I always do if I'm not training for 2 weeks, start over from scratch, see what are my mistakes, what have been my mistakes from why I'm losing. So from my side, it's other currencies, because before I started trading Nasdaq, I was trading currencies.
Okay. Okay, Babalo, do you have a voice?
I think Mabote also asked where he can post the updates for currencies, like if he's not trading Nasdaq, should he post in the special group or any other group?
Yeah, you're repeating his question, so can you answer? Do you have a voice on that?
I thought he can post on the special Forex special group.
Okay. Yeah, that answers the question. The special group is still valid. Okay. Any other thing that you can say based on the fact that he's losing this and that? Naledi, what's your advice, or maybe you might have experienced the same? How did you overcome that?
Yeah, hey, I haven't been trading that much in the past couple of weeks, but that has nothing to do with me. I think I'll just basically be repeating what I had said in the last session, like just find something that works for you, find a trading style that works for you, in the sense of, I don't know what you are losing on, or how you are losing, or how much you've lost. But like, maybe instead of taking too many trades until you're sure of yourself and what you're doing, just like take one trade at like 0.001, like 1%. And I think that you shouldn't completely give up on Nasdaq. Just keep pushing through. I know that when I started, I used to not get like really good profits because I was always so afraid that something might go wrong. And then, you know, stop losses would also trip me up, that stuff. But just like, instead of placing too many trades so that you don't keep losing too much money, place one trade, let it keep going, maybe up to a certain point, take your profits, take them quickly, even if you lose out on certain things and you don't make crazy money like everyone else in the group, but just take profits at a place where you feel that you are comfortable with them. And yeah, that's what's been working for me. I don't know if that helps, but I don't think you should give up. I think it's more of a psychology thing than anything else. I would just keep pushing through with like an amount that is small and just, yeah, take it slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you wanna voice out on that, because I just want to be the last person to talk. If anyone,
Yeah, I think that might be the case because like today on, like I can see you have US 30 open. No, you have NAS open. Yes, you have NAS open. It was the same case today because I also saw that sell opportunity and it went for sales, and I was confident that it's gonna go for a while till it hit my take profit. And then
No.
it started going negatively
no,
after triggering it.
I'm just opening. I can open anything, right? So
No,
sorry to cut
I
you
was
off.
just saying like today's trade, it actually knocked me out really heavy because I saw it starting to trigger my sell stops that I had also placed. And then I just turned my back, and then next thing I know, two of them had went back and actually the trades had stopped. And I was wondering why it went to a certain level and it just stopped when it could have held on till now, which it has now turned out to be positive.
Okay, now I'm gonna be straight with you, man. I don't like beating around the bush. Number one, when everyone is talking here, we're speaking of prophecies here because we just assuming, one fuck up that you're doing, you're not sending your work, we're not seeing what you're doing. So from my side, as maybe someone mentoring you, there's nothing I can say much because I'll be talking from what I do not even see, right? So it boils down to, if maybe you had winning trades, you'll be sharing so much on the group. But because you're having this drawback on your trades and then you don't share, that's gonna knock you off. That's because you literally you are not taking advantage of the group, right? What the group does, it puts pressure on you. What the group does, it makes you be out. Because like look at this. Maybe the trade that you had yesterday, that was a loss. Maybe Naledi did the same trade, that was a loss. Then it becomes a conversation mentally that will do something to you. But then now you're sitting there in the dark, and then you're thinking that you're the only person going through this, and that's not even the case. And the minute you start feeling that way, like literally it's just going to get worse. Because now Naledi raised a very important, I'm not sure if it was Naledi, I think it was, she mentioned about your account size. So we are not sure how big this account is. Probably you're trading an account of, 5,000 rand or 1,000 rand. I mean, if you look at the guys in the group, they start trading from 200 rand. Why don't you take maybe that 1,000 rand, split into 5, which means that you're going to deposit a 200 rand and then, try to build it up. So one thing that I'm against in what you're doing is we don't know what you're talking about, right? That's a big fuck up, and it's really gonna mess you up, right? Send your work. You're not sharing your analysis. If you could share your analysis, if you could share a trade right after you took it, then that's a different conversation. Now you want to maybe share your trades after you've been in profits, and that's not happening. And then you keep wondering, even though you might be right on your trade, because the hardest thing is not to take a trade. The hardest thing is to hold a fucking trade. I'm not sure if everyone knows what I'm talking about, I've experienced it. Taking a trade is simple, but holding a trade is hard.
Mm. Yeah.
Right? So about it's when you know that I'm taking this trade, I've shared with the group, and then it starts to be this conversation, and then other guys are jumping on it as well. It starts building your confidence. If you're Kumbula, I think 2 days ago, the guys went in for a sell 2 days ago, and they killed it when NAS was falling right there. It was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, but you guys didn't say shit about it. And then they thought, when I said that NASDAQ has been going up for about 2 to 3 weeks, they thought I meant that it's time to sell. And then what you're looking at here, this was me last night, actually. I was looking at NASDAQ, and I saw this beautiful sell. It was just a beautiful sell. And I did not know about the football dealer guys on the group. Ajahn Gosen mentioned something about 4:30. All along, I'm like, fucking 3:30. And times have changed. So that's just one of the nice things about being in the group, participating in the group. So in overall, what I'm saying is, my body, you're on your own and you're not taking advantage of the group. And, you know, you're not sharing your work. And maybe you might feel the pressure that you're falling behind. And it's not even the case. Why not you screwing yourself over by not sharing? Because, you know, regardless, even if you can go to currencies, it's still going to be the same thing because the market's behavior, it's the same. The difference is that NASDAQ is just more volatile. Now, when you go to currencies, you're going to feel like, oh shit, this is like a waste of money or waste of time because this thing moves so slow. It wouldn't make sense from my side to go back to currencies if I had already touched NASDAQ. If there is an opportunity in currencies, that's a different case. Then you can take that. If NASDAQ, you don't see any opportunities, then therefore you're not taking any opportunities. With micro accounts, I'm sure you guys can agree that actually micro accounts, they help. Because with a very small account, you can, you know, push that shit up. So I'm not against you doing currencies, but this is the shit to you know, to be taking part in. Literally, you can do currencies if they work for you. Find something that works for you. But one of the things that I believe you're doing is that even your trading style has changed. You probably, I see you watching YouTube videos out there, you know, trying to figure out things 1, 2, and 3, and all of too much information going around, and you start getting confused because I said this. Now you're watching this guy, he says the opposite of what I said. And, you know, you're trying to mix the shit up and it just doesn't make sense. So one thing that it's fucking you up again is the psychology. You're on your own, you're not taking advantage of the group. Take advantage of the group. The same trade that you lost, someone lost it. It becomes a conversation. You didn't lose a trade. You learned something out of it. If you're giving up, you're fucking up big time. You've only been trading for a couple of months. This is not something to start and give up on, man. This thing is money. You'd be stupid to give up on this shit. One of the things that you do not do again is after you lose a trade, you do not go back to check what the fuck did I do on this trade to lose it. Therefore, why do I say that? Is because you're losing trades, but you're not communicating with the group to say, I lost this trade 1, 2, and 3. Once, guys, you are in the dark, you literally screwing yourself over there. Take advantage of the group. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not sure if I'm missing things. If you look here, yesterday I spoke about a buy, right? But the buy that I took was 3:30. Actually, it was not 3:30, it was before that. I held that trade, I went to gym, I didn't give a fuck about it. All along, NASDAQ is opening at 4 now, right? When the market, I even shed my loss, it was 700 Rand, right? And then I came in yesterday, just trying to understand. This was fucking me yesterday, right? Yeah. I came in yesterday trying to understand, and then I broke it down. I saw that beautiful cell, very beautiful, was very, very beautiful cell. I can break this thing from 4-hour time frame to see that cell. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I've got what I deserve. That's it. You should only be stressed out about it. Maybe what you should be saying is, I'm losing, but I don't understand because I lose. But when I go to the charts, I do everything that you've taught us, and I might be doing it my own way. And I still don't understand how I lost this trade. That's a different conversation. And that's the conversation we should be having when you are making losses. And also we should be speaking on top of something. Yeah. You know, not assumption. We should, those trades, share the trades, my man. You're not sharing trades. You know, it's not.
Yeah, I'll try and do that more. Yeah, I'll try and do that more.
And another thing is that, Mabot, you'd be surprised that other people have so much shit more than you in this group that they have to do, but they still put in the work. So the whole thing about time dies, it doesn't work for me. There will always be something to do. If you don't prioritize in this, then that's you're fucking yourself over. This shit has money. There's money to be made. If you're quitting, you're stupid. If you want to quit trading, that's a fuck up. This is a long-term shit to do. Do it, get it right, do your mistakes, lose trades, go back, understand what you did wrong. It has money. If you want to keep working hard with whatever job that you do in the next 10 years, okay, good luck, go do that. But in the next 10 years, you do this, man. I'm just trying to make you to see the vision. Maybe when you started, you wanted to make money for this December to pop bottles or whatever, the bullshit, and it's not happening. It's not going to happen. Trust the process. Take your time. Do it right. Again, engage on the group. Take advantage of Babara, Naledi, Rose, everyone. MK is here. Take advantage of everyone. Send your work. Send your work. If you send work to me, it's going to be different as compared to sending the work to the group. Group gives you pressure, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to voice out? Anyone who's
You know,
going
I just
through-
want to encourage my body and just say that it's the type of skill, I feel like trading is a type of skill that, like, once you've invested time and practice into it, it's something that you'll always have. So don't like give up just because you're making losses now. Like, it's not something to give up on. And I think it's just one of those things where it's like the more you do it, the better you'll become at it. But like, also just be honest with yourself, and if you're embarrassed, maybe to send in the other group, because everyone there is just like always winning. And maybe you feel like, oh no, I'm the only one who's taking L's. Maybe send to the other group, the Club Forex Special group. Then, I mean, yeah, it's just us there. And there's not much going on there. And yeah, maybe it can feel safer for you to say, I've taken an L on this and blah, 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 blah.
But if even that L, my lady, is he learning something from that loss? That's a question.
Yeah.
Or does he just
I
take a
think-
loss and then that's it?
Yeah, that's why I'm encouraging that, like, he bring it up, like just bring up whatever L you find yourself in. Or, yeah, if you, like I said, because sometimes when I look at the Club Forex group, like with the NAS and US 30, like sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have taken profit there. I should have waited. You know, I kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I should have, why did I let my psychology, you know, play into things? Why did I get too scared and take profit too soon and all that stuff? But at the same time, it's like, this is what works for me and I'm taking it slow and this is what I'm comfortable with. But like, I understand I don't want to say the pressure, but there can be that thing of comparison where you're looking at others and you're looking at yourself and you feel like you're not doing as well as the others. So if that's the case, and that's why maybe you're afraid to share the L's that you take, then just come into that Club Forex Special group, and then we can talk from there. Like, we can discuss there, like, oh, okay, maybe this is where you missed it, or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause-
There's a couple of guys here. Truly want to say something? Pamela, you just jumped in. It's basically psychology that we're talking about here. You want to jump in, Pamela? You're not active as well. Tuli, you're not active as well. Well, some of you guys are eating alone out there. So yeah.
Hello guys. Not that I'm eating alone. It's just that Nez fucked me up, and then I decided to just take a break from Nez for like a week or two, and then just try others. I think I shared on the group, and I've really been doing well. So that's why the other day I asked if there's anyone who is trading volatility 75, because I wanted to share my analysis on all that. So, but I'm gonna trade NAS again next week. I was just taking a break just to breathe.
Are you saying indirect, Mabote, you're not alone? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, Tuli, do you want to say something? All of a sudden, she's mute. But guys, is there anyone else who's having any issues? Anyone else who's having issues, again, we all understand that now it's 4:30, not 3:30. So yeah, let's be aware of that. Guys, you make time and then, you know, input in, input out. It's that simple. Always go back to the basic, you know, weekends, go to the charts, do reverse testing and what we've been doing. You know, one of the things that I always encourage people is if someone took a trade at the certain, guys, we all share stuff, mostly after we've executed. Go check what did they see? Why did they take this trade? And most of the time we always talk about it though. And sometimes we don't talk about it because we all share common knowledge. So I haven't been trading myself. I started trading this week actually. I haven't been trading, you know, because yeah. So sometimes you just need some time off. Not that you just, there's no pressure. Don't trade with pressure. That's what I'm saying. If you're going through stuff in life, personal stuff, and you know, your mind is all fucked up, then stay away. One of the things that can make us lose money is when we don't wait for a market to give us a setup that we're expecting, jumping too early. You know, the fact that you're doing analysis doesn't mean you have to execute at the time. You know, so it's probably one of the things that you experience in there, whereby, okay, you know that you can see obviously this market is falling right now. I'm just making an example. You know, instead of you, okay, now it's falling, it's been falling, yeah, it's big candle, it shows momentum. I'm gonna sell this thing. You know, this thing can turn anytime, right? I mean, instead of waiting, why don't you wait for the pullbacks that you normally get for you to sell it? You know, you're like, ah, if I'm looking at here, if I taken it here, there's no pullback, this market still went down. If I take it here, there's no pullback, this market still went down. You decide to take it there, and next thing this shit just starts going up. It can even pull back and then blow your account and then continue going down. And this is where you need to go. You need to check yourself as well. Look, am I just fucking up, or is it just, you know, the market is humbling me? And most of the time you realize that you're fucking up, basically. And it's very important also to acknowledge your fuck ups, not always trying to be defensive. Obviously, this goes for everyone, right? Sometimes you need to acknowledge your mistakes or your fuck ups and then learn from them, not to try to say, no, I was right, this and that, this and that. But if you're already doing NAS, you know, it's fine. You can go back to currencies, you know, but it's basically same logic, but NASDAQ, it's volatile. I mean, NASDAQ executing within 30 minutes, you're good. And I'm sure you've seen that. Within 30 minutes, you're good. You can triple your account, double your account. You've seen guys taking like 1,000 Rand to 3,000 Rand, small accounts, 200 Rand to 1,200 Rand, and all that shit. About what's your smallest account? And please just be honest on that. What's your, did you just blow an account right now?
Not entirely blow it, but I started off with 500 and now I'm sitting on 100.
Guys, you're fucking it up. So you should get to a point whereby even if you're taking that 500 Rand account, if you're trading NAS, be willing to lose that money, all of it. Stop trading with money that you're not willing to lose. You know, just go all in. You know, also one of the things, like I said, the hardest thing is not to execute. The hardest thing is holding a trade. Taking a trade is simple. Holding a trade is hard, right? So one of the things that you are doing, I literally can see this. I can see you doing this. You are literally taking small profits and taking big losses.
Yeah, that's what's been happening.
Pardon?
That's what's been happening. I've been taking small losses and big losses and small profits.
You know why? Because you've been in denial when you're wrong. Where's your stop loss in place, right? The rule is you need to take small losses, small profits, and big profits. That's it. It has to be one of those three: small losses, small profits, and big profits. That's the simple rule that we have here. You've been in denial when you're wrong. Like, no, I'm not wrong. This market is going to turn, this and that. You've been in denial. And that's when you're just trading with emotions. You're no longer trading with what the market is saying to you. You're just like, no, fuck no, no. Yeah. I mean, you can see this thing's falling like, yo, shit, oh, nice. It's fine, leave it, go sleep. Even if you wake up tomorrow morning and then this market, it's literally down there, it's still fine. There's plenty of opportunities to come. Do it right, do it the right way. That's all I'm saying. Do it the right way. Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, guys, we're speaking to everyone here. Small losses, small profits, and big profits. It's just, yeah. I'm not, yeah. Also in the group, we're not really that much active. I'm not sure. You know, I think maybe it happens when people get the hang of things. You know, they just, you know, close themselves in this nest. What is it, nest? English between them. So, you know, you just lock yourself and do your thing. I think with Julia, so that's what has happened to her. You know, she's okay. It's not mandatory to be active in the group. You know, but yeah. But Mabo, to share your analysis. Anyone else, guys, who's having problems, troubles? Anyone else who's not winning? Anyone else who's not, you know? You know, if you guys start making profits, it's easier to hold. Like, for example, if you're taking a trade and then you're able to make 5,000 Rand from 1,000 Rand, you know, you withdraw that money. Now you're going to be trading from that 4,000 Rands of profits. Already you're literally trying to detach the emotions from that money because you're just trading from the profits. So if you can just get that break of making profits and start trading with your profits, you know, comes the following day, you deposit another 1,000 Rand from the profits that you made. It's okay to lose it, like fuck it. But doesn't mean that you're going to lose every day. Come on, no ways. So, I mean, if we look at the market as well, yesterday, that was just a nice move with no spikes when the market fell. Like, so opportunities, they present themselves at times, but not every day. So, Mabode, if you want to go to currencies, if you want to go to currencies, you can still use the other group. It's still okay, right? So, but essentially, we all want to move to NASDAQ, US30. For the first time. Anyone else, guys, who wants to voice out, say things, share with us their journey or whatnot, I don't know, just to inspire us. Who has not made their cost money back?
Yes, definitely.
Who has not made their cost money back?
I haven't, yeah.
You haven't?
Yes.
Okay. Mabo, did you say you haven't?
Also haven't.
Yes, I haven't either.
Oh, Babalo just started trading actually like 2 weeks ago, right, Babalo, if I'm not mistaken? He started trading live 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So far I've made 200 Rands profit, and I was mostly trading currencies and gold.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, this is from your first account.
Yes, live account.
Okay, you need to push. Maybe that 200 Rand, you should be like within a day, right? We don't know how big your account is, but you need to push it. Again, you're probably struggling with emotions there now that you just jumped into a live account. Pamela, we're not sure your story about why you haven't made back your cost money, because I think, last month you had a smooth run of things. So we need to look into that as well. About there, we know what you're struggling with, which is we're assuming because you're not sharing your work. Guys, let's not work with assumptions. Share your work. Then whenever we're having a session, okay, next week Wednesday, we're gonna have another session, guys. and we're gonna go through everything that has been shared. Let's be more active on the group as well. Next week, Wednesday, we're gonna have a session. Maybe that week, Wednesday, we're gonna have a group as well. I mean, a session as well, just to make sure that everyone is on the same page, because I'm just worried about the guys that have not made their cost money. It's worrying me. I'm not worried about Babalo because she just started trading live, not so long ago. But I'm worried about Umabot. I'm worried about Pamela. How come they haven't made that, like, their cost money? Or is it because you guys, Pam, are you fucking up on your side, not to have made the cost money, or is it me not doing enough?
No, it's me fucking up on my side.
Okay, all right. Guys, I need you guys to voice out if I'm fucking up, if I'm not putting whatever promised. So if that's the case, check yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't have much on my plate. I think let's look forward to next week's session, and then let's see what we can cover. Yeah, it's now obviously back to 4:30 instead of 3:50. Yeah, I was not aware of that. What these brokers normally they would send, obviously those notifications, but I barely check those emails. So yeah. Anything else from anyone?
Nah, like next week I won't be trading. Hey, like this week and next week I won't be trading. I need to go into crypto. So I literally took every amount of money that I had on hand and went into crypto. So I currently don't have any cash to trade with, but I'm waiting for a transfer. Then I should be able to be active on the group and send stuff and whatnot.
Nice one. Nice move. Nice move. But also just be careful, my lady, to be all over the place instead of perfecting one thing at the time, okay? Just be aware of that.
Yeah, but with crypto, I'm not trading it. I'm buying to hold. So it's not really a lot of stuff going on with that. It's just buying to hold, and that sort of thing. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Anyone else? Anyone else who wants to share something different they're doing?
Okay. For
Okay.
anyone, can I just, because I think it's quite exciting. For anyone who's interested in buying crypto, you can get stuff from Luno or from Coinbase and just look at stuff that you can buy there. But like, don't just buy anything because it's quite insane. But it's worth looking into. For instance, Bitcoin they just established a ETF for Bitcoin. So it shot all the way up. Like in the past 2 weeks, it's been going insane. The same for Ethereum, it's been going insane. I know it's a lot of random stuff, but for anyone who might be interested, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I think I'll also just have a look into that. Thanks. No one is saying anything. We have a tool, and that's no tool. I know annuals. Tuli, so the Tuli, like you just sucking on
Sorry,
everyone.
Sianda,
You're not saying anything.
but Utuli is experiencing some problems. I was on a call with her just now, just to help her, but I seem to be struggling to help her because she can't hear anything. But she's
okay.
seeing your screen, but she can't hear anything or even speak.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
All
I
right.
just, it's not nice having people. MK, MK, can you just voice out how's your journey? What's going on your side? You're not saying anything. You're not giving us, you're just also just sucking from everyone.
Wait.
We can hear you.
Sia,
We hear you, yes. Okay.
Sia.
Yes, we do hear you, 100%.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm slowly recovering everything I've lost so far.
Okay,
So,
don't trade to
yeah,
recover. Do not trade to recover. Do not trade to recover.
I was
That will
still, you
fuck you.
remember, I lost a lot of money, bro.
Same difference. You're gonna keep losing if that's your mentality.
Emma,
If you lost it.
Hmm?
If you lost, you
You were
lost
saying?
it. If you lost money, you lost it. Don't trade to recover. If you just lost 5,000 Rand, oh shit, I'm gonna deposit 1,000 Rand. I wanna make again the 5,000 Rand that I just lost. That will fuck you up big time.
that's true. That's true.
So all you're saying is
That's
then
true.
you're making progress. That's what you're saying.
I am making progress.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
If you want to share your screen, if you want to share your charts, if you want to share your work, please do, just to inspire other guys, just like others have inspired you. Okay.
Okay, cool. Will do.
Okay. Guys, give me a gent. I am gonna make this public on everyone on YouTube. Have a good night if there's nothing much.
Yeah, thank you.
From my side. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.